Today I'm going to make for you a beautiful fresh berry salad with pistachio meringues, some Noble One jelly. It's a great light dessert, beautiful for Christmas, summertime, anytime really. First thing we've got to do is make the Noble One jelly. So we measure out my Noble One, put it on the heat. Once your Noble Ones come up to temperature, you don't need to boil it or anything crazy, just get it nice and hot. Get pre-soaked gelatine leaves, add those in. You can take it off the heat. Also add our half a cup of sugar. Once you've dissolved your sugar and your gelatin, we just pour that into a shallow tray, which can then go into the fridge, allow that to set. It'll take an hour or two, and that'll be ready to use. For the next step, we need to make the custard. We've got time to put that in the fridge, let it set. So I've got my milk on over here. I've got a fresh vanilla bean that we'll just split down the middle. Scrape some of the seeds out. Scrape them into the pot. Bring that up to the boil, so just below a boil. While we do that, we can add our egg yolks, sugar, and our custard powder into a bowl. Just get those all whisked up together. Once your milk's up to temperature, pour that into our egg and sugar mixture, whisking as you go. Once you've mixed it all in, you put your pot back on the heat, grab a sieve, strain it back through the sieve into the pot. Eventually it'll come really nice and thick. Keep stirring to avoid getting any lumps. Cook it out for a little bit longer just to get rid of that residual flavour from the powder. And then once that's done, we'll pour this out on the tray to cool down. Next step is the pistachio meringues. We want to add our egg whites into the bowl. Start mixing those on a reasonably quick speed. We want to mix these just until they start to form firm peaks, about this stage here. Keep mixing, and we'll slowly add our sugar. It's quite important that you don't leave your sugar too late, otherwise you'll start to split your meringue. Once you've added all your sugar, whisk it on a high speed just for another couple of minutes, just till it comes nice and thick and glossy. You should be able to tip it upside down and not have it fall out. Once that's done, we'll then add our vanilla and our pistachio nuts. We just fold those through. We don't want to knock too much air out of our meringue. We want to keep it as thick as possible. We'll pipe onto our tray. I've got a tray here lined with some baking paper. I've given it a little spray with some oil first just to help hold the paper down, so if you put it in the oven it's not going to blow around. Your meringues are pretty light, so if you do have a fan-forced oven, the paper will blow off your trays. Spoon some of the mixture into our piping bag. You'll find the mixture will be a bit softer than a normal meringue mixture because we have folded the nuts through it. Chop the tip off. We'll put them in the oven for around 20 minutes for a fan-forced oven, a little bit longer if you don't have a fan-forced oven, but just keep an eye on them. You just want them till they're nice and crunchy on the outside and a little bit gooey on the inside. Okay, so to plate this up, we'll start with our strawberries. Mix it with some blueberries, some of our raspberries, Christmas time, a couple of cherries, mascarpone cheese. And then same again with the custard, just a couple of nice little piles. You get your Noble One jelly, which you can just break up. It doesn't have to be nicely diced or sliced or anything like that. And then you can just spoon a couple little drops of that. Finally, chiffonade our mint. You've got your nice meringues, they've cooled down, they've firmed up nicely. Do 3, 4, as many as you like. And here's a summer berry salad. I hope you enjoy it as much as I do.